All right, so from worksheet 5, number 8, and it turns out that that's a really good question to ask. I'll just leave it at that. Smart people, you know what that means. So number 8, an oil tanker and a cruise ship leave port at the same time and travel straight line courses at 10 miles per hour. Be careful, so that's a velocity, and 25 miles per hour, respectively. Respectively means like in order that they listed. So the oil tanker is going 10, and the cruise ship is going 25. So that respectively assigns who's doing what. It just means the order is the same. So oil tanker 10, cruise ship 25. 2 hours later, they are 40 miles apart. What is the angle between their courses? So we have no idea what the angle between their courses is, but we'll say that this is where they started. Here's the oil tanker, and here's the cruise ship. And after 2 hours, they're 40 miles apart. What is the angle between their courses? So that's the angle between their courses. So here's the kind of hidden trick on this one. If it's 2 hours later, the oil tanker was traveling 10 miles per hour. After 2 hours, how far has the oil tanker gone? 20 miles. If I slow it down and talk real slow, you figure it out. So you got to read the units carefully, read the problem carefully. You might guess the mistake is to just put 10 and 25 on those sides. But 10 and 25 aren't distances, they're velocities. So the oil tanker went 20 miles, 10 times 2. The cruise ship went 50 miles. And now their distance is 40 miles apart. What's the angle between their courses? So I think this is an easy problem now. Is this law of sines or law of cosines? Cosines, because I don't have an angle side pair. In fact, I'm looking for this angle. I guess I'll call it angle S, just to call it something. So that means 40 squared and angle S are across from each other in the picture. They're across from each other in the equation. Again, the test is open note, but hopefully by the time you get there, you've done law of sines and cosines enough that you're not fumbling around looking for the equation. You've done it enough to know it. 20 squared plus 50 squared minus 2, 20, 50, cosine of angle S. And you could go to the calculator from there if you were very careful. I would probably show one more step of algebra before going to the calculator. And inverse cosine. Probably going to use the fraction bar, so less parentheses to worry about. 40 squared minus 20 squared. Oops. Uh-oh, that doesn't look right. There we go. 40 squared minus 20 squared minus 50 squared all over negative 2 times 20 times 50. So angle S, 49.458 degrees. So units matter in our answer, units matter in the problem. That miles per hour thing versus miles. Stay on your toes, watch for that kind of thing. And we're not going to intentionally try to trick you on all of them, but we'll definitely throw one or two in there to make sure you're paying attention.